Hey everyone! I know how people feel about reaction videos such as these, so I'm going to try my best to be transformative. I will also try to direct people to watch the original video first. I will always put the link to the original video both in the comments and the description of the video. Hopefully that'll be enough. Anyway, let's get into the reaction. Alright everyone, welcome to the Portal 2 TAS. Again, I'm going to put this video in the pinned comment and the description below. Now, without further ado, let's get into it.
Good morning.
Now, obviously, there isn't a lot they can do in the intro scene, but I'm going to play it a little bit so you can see all the little tricks they're going to do. Also, you'll notice this little controller here. This is just to let you know what they're doing at the time. Also, you'll see this box in the corner here. That's the people who worked on this section. Apparently this required 3 people. That's impressive. And also, you may be wondering, what do these mean? Well, this is zoom, as you can see, nicely demonstrated. This is duck, that's use, and that's jump. At the moment, they're just, doing what they can to make this section entertaining, because there isn't a lot you can do in the intro. As you can see, he's going a little bit mad with the camera there. Look at that. I don't know if even I can do something like that. Now watch this crazy moment here. He's moving whilst the screen is going white, so that when the white screen goes away, you'll be right in front of the door, so he doesn't have to walk anywhere. I love it when they add little moments like that. Now here's a fun little thing they managed to do. Don't know how they managed to achieve this effect right here, but it's just explaining the reason why the TAS is moving so fast. So let's pay attention to this little moment here. So going sideways is faster. Wonderfully demonstrated here.
You all right down there? Can you hear me? Hello?
And then they coded the TAS, and there you go, explaining how it's doing that. So we're going to be seeing this stick right here move back and forth quite a lot. Ah yes, dialogue. There is a lot of dialogue in this game. And of course it's using the infamous bus stop explanation that a certain someone you may or may not know uses. Classic.
What I'm saying at all? Does any of this make any sense? Just tell me, just say yes.
So yeah, there you go.
Okay,
it's showing you how much time they lost by listening to the dialogue, but there is a way to skip it by waiting until she says the dialogue a little bit, and then they can get off. You'll see what I mean when they get to the elevators. And there was a slight explanation for the other stuff on the TV screen, but sadly it got destroyed. That's unfortunate. And now it's just going through this bit of the game where you just see all the other containments, or relaxation vaults, as I should call them. I don't know if I should skip ahead, since there isn't really much to see here other than the environment. And there isn't really a lot to comment on either.
Just gotta get through here.
Bonk.
I just gotta concentrate. And whose fault do you think it's gonna be when the management comes down here and finds...
Don't know if it's just me, but the graphics look a bit weird. I don't know if they've turned down the graphics a little bit or something. They could just be me.
We should get our story straight, alright? If anyone asks, and no one's gonna ask, don't worry, but if anyone asks, tell them
Also, yeah, I am sorry that the game volume is really low. It's just that you can't hear my voice if I were to make it any higher. I do not know why that is.
on the other side of that wall,
So I'll try not to talk too much, because I do want you to see what's going on and hear what's going on as well.
Get ready.
Oh, here we go. Bonk.
Good news.
I don't know if you need to bother moving, you know, behind the bed or where the door of the relaxation vault is. The task clearly isn't doing it. So maybe this is just a little safe space that you can stand in whilst Wheatley bangs the door. Oh, what are they doing now? Flinging? No? Okay. Oh, there you go.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture
Nice.
Science Instrument Center. We are currently experiencing technical
So again, they're
difficulties
just
due to
waiting until the
circumstances of
portal's
potentially
open
apocalyptic
and just showing you all the cool
beyond
little
our
stuff
control.
that they can do
However,
with
thanks to emergency
physics.
testing protocols, testing can continue. These pre-recorded messages will provide instructional and
I
motivational
can't wait
support
until they
so that
get the
science
portal
can still
going,
be done,
because
even
if
in
you
the
know a
event of
TAS, you know how
environmental,
crazy
social,
they can be
economic, or
once they get a
structural
hand of a
collapse.
certain tool.
The portal will open, and emergency testing will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Yep. Off they go.
Cube and button-based testing remains an important
Sliding
tool for
on the
science,
button.
even in a
Amazing.
dire emergency. You have just passed through an Aperture
So as
Science
you can see,
material
they
emancipation
wait
rail,
a
which
little bit
vaporizes
before
most
going
Aperture Science
into the
equipment that touches it.
elevator. That's so they don't have to wait
If you
for the
feel
long
liquid running
screen.
down your neck, relax, lie on your back, and apply immediate pressure
Also,
to your
look
temples.
at that bit just going
You are
absolutely
simply
mental.
experiencing a rare reaction in which the material
Oh, here we go. He's gonna fling
emancipation
it.
may have emancip- Good.
I know you didn't see
Because
that,
of
but
the
he
technical
actually
difficulties
flinged
we are
the
currently
button.
experiencing,
Sorry, the
test
cube onto the
environment
button.
is unsupervised.
Very
Before
impressive.
re-entering a relaxation
I
vault
definitely
after
would not be
completion
able
of
to do
testing,
that myself.
Please take a moment to write down the results of your test.
Just
Aperture
slowly
Science
crawling
Reintegration
into the
Associate will
elevator.
revive you for an interview when society has been rebuilt. If the Earth is currently governed by a manner of Animal King,
Alright, here we
Sentient
goes.
Cloud, or other
Just
governing body
launching
that
right
either
out of the
refuses to
elevator.
or is in-
Hey, you made it.
Alright, I wouldn't blink as soon as he picks up the portal. Oh my god.
Good. If
Yeah.
you feel that a local military android has not respected your
I
rights
don't
as
know what
detailed in the
happened there
laws of
either.
robotics,
Good
please
lord, it
note
went
on
so
your
fast.
self-reporting form. A future Aperture Science Entitlement Associate will
Mental.
initiate the appropriate grievance filing
That's
paperwork.
why you don't give a TAS a portal gun ever.
This next test is very dangerous. To help you remain
Here we
tranquil in
go.
the face of almost certain death, smooth jazz will be deployed.
Yep, I don't.
In
Yep,
3,
okay,
you
what?
have trapped yourself. Congratulations. The exit door is now open.
I don't even... Wow. Okay.
If the enrichment center is currently being bombarded with fireballs,
Oh,
meteorites,
here comes
or
this
other
bit.
objects
How
from
is he
space,
gonna do it?
please avoid unsheltered
Okay,
testing area.
okay,
Well
what?
done.
What?
The enrichment center reminds you that although circumstances
Alright,
may
I guess
appear
you can just
bleak, you are not
manifest
alone.
cubes from
All
out of
Aperture
nowhere
Science
now.
personality
Cool,
constructs
cool,
will
very
remain
cool.
functional in apocalyptic, low-power environments of as few as 1.1 volts.
Alright, here we go.
This next test applies the principles of momentum to movement through portals. If the laws of
What?
if you are a non-employee
Okay.
who has discovered this
Okay.
facility amid the ruins of civilization.
Oh, here comes this weird glitch where you can stand on the button and it just
And the
opens.
future starts with.
Yeah, I don't know how that works exactly.
That said,
I think it's
you are
something to do with
civil-minded,
saving and loading, but he just does
abbreviated
it
in
so
such a way
fast
that
you
the
don't
future
even...
should not start
Oh,
with you.
okay.
Please return to
What?
your tribe and send back someone better
You can just
qualified to
clip
test.
through the elevator
To
thing
ensure
now?
that sufficient
Okay.
power remains for core testing protocols, all safety devices have been disabled. The Enrichment Center respects your right to have questions
Oh, here
or
it goes.
concerns
Oh,
about this
okay,
process.
yep.
Aye, aye.
Yep.
I'm up here.
He just clips through that, ignores Wheatley, then goes back to... Oh, okay?
Probably ought to bring you up to speed on something right now.
Wow.
In order to escape, we're going to have to go through.
I
her
have no
chamber,
words for that,
and
jeez.
She will probably kill us if. Oh, still held, still being held. That's. I just looked down. I do not recommend it. I've just done it again.
Alright, here we
This
go.
is the main
This is just basically a really long cutscene. There isn't much you can do here.
Not interested in anything else. Don't touch anything else.
Whilst
Don't
you wait
even
for
look at
Wheatley
anything
to do
else.
his thing.
Well, obviously you've got to look at everything else to find the escape pod. But as soon as you look at something that doesn't say escape pod, look at something else. Look at the next thing. All right, but don't touch anything else or look at anything.
Yes, we know, Wheatley. Don't touch anything else. Just look for the escape pod. I don't see it anywhere.
Plug me in and I'll turn
Do
the
you see
lights
it anywhere? Boop.
on. Let there
Oh,
be
nice. I didn't even know you could do that. Can you do that?
God is quoting God.
Maybe I'll try that next time I play this game.
Ominous. But probably fine. Long as
Also,
it doesn't
is
start
it a bit weird that you can't see the portal gun right now?
Escape pod. It's moving up.
Yeah, there we go. Moving
No,
up.
don't worry, don't worry. I've got it, I've got it, I've got it. This should slow it down. No, makes it
Meow.
go faster. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Power
okay.
up initiated.
What?
Okay, don't panic.
What?
All right, stop panicking. I can still stop this.
Okay.
There's a pass. Okay, it's fine. I'll just hack it.
Why is... What are they doing right now? What? So... What? Okay. There's some shenanigans going on here. I know that for certain.
Can I do B? Do you have a pen? Start writing these down.
Power up.
Oh, they like trying to clip their hitbox through the chute so they get sent downwards?
Oh, it's you.
Oh, they're just messing around with the portal whilst they wait for this cutscene.
How
I like how you can see the bumper here go off. That's pretty cool.
after you murdered me?
You did what?
Alright, here comes this bit. It looks like he just got teleported.
Oh no, 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 no!
Okay, look, we both said a lot of things that you're going to regret.
Oh,
I
poor
think we
Wheatley.
put our differences behind us. For science.
So, if I'm correct, as soon as that thing opens, it'll end the cutscene earlier than intended.
Since you went to all the trouble of waking me up, you must really, really.
Let's see if I was correct about that. So there it
I
goes.
love it too.
Yep. So whatever they were doing there somehow tricked the game into thinking your hitbox was there. So as soon as it opened, it sent you downwards. Okay. That's pretty cool. Nyum.
Here we are, the incinerator room. Be careful not to trip over any
Okay.
parts of me.
He's
Because
so
they're
fast that he
completely
probably could have
burned
grabbed a
when you
companion
put them
cube
down.
if he wanted to.
The
Unless
dual
that's not
portal device
possible.
should
Oh,
work.
yep.
You
There-
have the
there we
dual
go.
portal
Yep.
device. There.
Honestly, I am not surprised by that.
With
Well,
me.
actually, I still am, but not as surprised as I was before, because let's be honest. You give a TAS a portal gun and it's gonna go mental with it.
After that, who knows? I might take up a hobby. Reanimating the dead, maybe.
Obviously, he's skipping the loading screen, so we don't have to see that. Very
I really
nice.
let the place go. Not bad.
Oh,
I forgot how good
I
you
always
are
did
at
this
this.
chamber the intended way with the lasers, but I didn't know that if you built enough momentum, you can just, you know, launch yourself to the exit. Wow.
This next
Crazy
test
stuff.
involves discouragement redirection cubes.
Oh,
Well
okay.
done. Here come the test
Yeah.
results.
I don't even. That went so fast I wasn't able to piece
That's
together
what it said.
just what
A
happened
horrible
there.
person. We aren't
Crazy.
even testing for that. Don't let that horrible person thing discourage you. It's just a data point. If it makes you feel any better.
Oh, here comes this bit.
Congratulations. Not on the test.
Where even
Most people emerge
I don't
from
understand
suspension
why
with
the
pale at
ending
end
dialogue
of the
played
I want
when
to
they
congratulate
didn't
you
hit
on
both
beating
of the
odds and
laser
somehow managing
receivers.
to pack on a few pounds.
Weird. There's some glitches that I'm obviously not aware of.
One moment.
Oh, here we go.
You're navigating
I remember
test
this
chambers
chamber,
faster
the
than
one
I
where you
can
have to
build
go
them.
slowly,
So
but
feel free to
obviously
slow
the
down.
TAS has no time for that.
I'll give you credit. I guess you are listening to me. But
And
for
the,
the
and
record,
GLaDOS
you
still
don't have
calls
to
you
go
slow
that
anyway.
slowly.
Wow. You can beat this chamber under 1 second and she'll still call you slow.
This next test involves.
Ah, yeah, this
Here's
one.
an interesting fact.
So
You're not
basically,
breathing real air.
you put
It's too
the
expensive
camera
to pump
onto
this
the
by
button
hand.
and that tricks the
We just
game
take
into
carbon
thinking that you've
dioxide
already
from
completed the
room,
chamber,
freshen it
which
up a little, and
which
pump it
causes
back
the
in.
end dialogue
So
to
you'll
play
be
sooner.
breathing the same room full of air for the rest of your life.
At least that's what I
That's
gathered from that.
Let's see what the next test is. Oh, advanced aerial
I don't-
faceplates. Well,
Don't you normally
have fun
face
soaring through the air
forwards
without a care
once
in
you
the
get
world.
out of the
I have to go to the
lift?
wing that was made entirely of glass and pick
Maybe
up
when
15
during the
acres of
loading
broken
screen they
glass
turned around or something,
by
I don't know.
myself.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What
I'm
are
still
they
cleaning
doing?
out the test chambers, so sometimes
Oh.
there's still trash
Oh,
in
oh,
them,
right.
standing around, smelling and remember
Yeah, I
before
do
when
that
was
as well, you
talking
know.
about smelly garbage standing
Except
around
not like
bins?
that, obviously.
That
I
was a
mean,
metaphor.
I get
actually
the
talking
stuff,
about
the
you.
junk to land
And
on the
I'm
button. I
sorry.
hope that the
You didn't
ball
react
touches
at
it
the
so I
time,
can end the
I was
chamber
worried
early.
it sailed right over your
You
head,
also may have
which would
noticed that
have
they
made this
didn't wait
apology
for
seem
the
insane.
dialogue to end or
That's why
anything.
I
It's
had to call you
because
Cartridge a
this
second time
dialogue
just
is
now.
so long
Other
that the
people with
game just
guilty
kind of
consciences
forces you
are
to
more
move
easily
on.
startled by loud
Crazy.
noise.
Oh, this chamber.
I'm sorry. I don't know why that
Okay.
went off. Anyway, just in every
Right, I
test
know that
chamber
has
is
to do
equipped
with the
an
mechanic of
emancipation
where
grill
the
at its
portal
exit,
will
so that
push
test
you out.
subjects cannot smuggle test
I don't
objects out
remember
of the test
exactly what
area.
they said. I
This
have
one is
heard of
broken.
that little
Don't
trick you
take
can do
anything
before
with
where you can
you.
fling yourself repeatedly. Oh, that's a cool method of waiting around for the lift. Oh, this one.
next test
He's gonna
involves
complete it in like, yep,
emancipation drills.
record time.
Remember, I told you about them in the last test area that did not have one.
And because you beat it so fast, the game just, you know, moves straight on to the next chamber. Crazy. Ah, this one. Oh my god.
This
I
plate
didn't
must
even
not
know
be
you could
calibrated
actually
to summon
fling
it
yourself
more.
over like that.
Generousness. I'll add a few zeros to the
And
maximum
because
rate.
they did that, they don't have to fling themselves 3 times like you normally do.
Try it now.
Crazy. Oh, okay. Yep.
Look at you, sailing through the air majestically, like an eagle.
It's amazing the type of stuff people find out and then apply it to TASs, man. Crazy stuff.
Enjoy this next test. I'm going to go to the surface. It's a beautiful day out.
Alright, let's see how they complete this one. Yep, just grab the cube and fling yourself over like that. And, okay.
The test. I didn't see the deer today.
I mean,
I did see some humans.
that's one way of
Fewer
completing that
than
test
test
chamber.
subjects than I'll ever need.
What's this one again? Oh yeah,
These
light
bridges
bridges.
are made from natural light
Yep,
that I pump
yep.
in from the surface.
Yep,
If you
I
rubbed your cheek on one, excellent. You're a
and he's gonna
predator,
survive the
and
water
you
somehow.
for your
Yep,
prey.
I
Speaking of
call
which, I was
absolute
researching sharks
shenanigans.
for an upcoming test. Do you know who else murders people who are only trying to help them?
They were basically
Did you guess
swimming in
sharks?
poisonous water
Because
right
that's
there,
wrong.
and they
The
still
correct
survived.
answer is nobody.
Or is it acidic?
Nobody but you is that pointlessly cruel.
Whatever the case,
Couldn't you?
that should not have
I
been
figured out what
possible,
to do
and
with
yet
all
it
the money
was.
I save recycling your one room full of air. When you die, I'm going to laminate
Oh, this bit, they
skeleton and place
somehow
you in the
get
lobby.
through the
That
thing
way
before the
future
doors break, and
generations-
oh,
Well done.
okay.
In
Yeah.
fact, you did so well.
Crazy.
I'm going to note this on your file.
I can't
in the
even describe what was
commendation
happening before they complete the
there's
chamber.
lots
That's
of
how
room here.
fast this all is.
Did well. Enough. Perfect. This next test involves turrets.
You could hear the
You know what
ending,
they're
the other
like.
dialogue
They're
play.
spherical things
then.
that are full of
Oh, here we
bullets.
go.
Oh wait, that's
Yep.
only 5 seconds.
Yep.
Good luck.
I'm pretty sure none of those turrets actually got the chance to do their job then, because they were just moving so fast.
Simulate daylight at all hours and add a dream
Yep.
of you know how I'm going to live forever. But you're
Started the
going to be
ending
dead in
dialogue
60
so they can
years.
just get into the
Well,
elevator
I've been working
faster.
on a belated birthday present for you. Well,
Yeah, you
more
might
of
as
a
well just-
belated birthday medical procedure.
Might as well, because they have to
Well,
wait for a certain
technically,
dialogue
It's a medical
line
experiment.
to be said.
What's important is it's a present. That
Yeah, there we
jumpsuit
go.
you're wearing looks stupid. That's not me talking. It's right here in your file.
Gotta love all the
On
little
other
stuff
people
that they
it
do,
looks
man.
fine. But right here, a scientist
Have
has
they got
noted that on
invincibility?
I'm
Like, I
going
know
to
there's a
enlist
glitch
test
you can
subjects
do
in
which gives
cryogenic
you
storage.
invincibility.
I
Maybe
managed to
that's
find
the
2
reason
with your
why
last
they
name.
didn't take any
A man
damage.
and a woman. So that's interesting. It's a small world. I have a surprise waiting for you
Alright,
after
let's
this
see
next
what
test.
Sia's gonna do.
Telling you would spoil
It's
the
the,
surprise.
It's the
So
one
I'll
that's
just give you a
responsible
hint.
for all of
It
this.
involves
Yep.
meeting 2 people you
Yep.
haven't seen in a long time.
Crazy. And of course, just fizzle that turret, because why not? I wonder how much of this stuff is something that a human can do, and how much of this stuff
It says
is
this
only
next
TAS
test was
only.
designed by one of Aperture's Nobel Prize
That-
winners.
That
It
didn't
doesn't
really
say
make
what the
too
prize
much
was
sense
for.
now, didn't it?
Well, I know it wasn't for being immune to neurotalk. I bet
Okay.
you think I forgot about
Yeah,
the
that just
surprise.
happened.
I didn't.
There's a lot of things that are just suggestions in this task, and that chamber was certainly one of them.
Choked up just thinking about it. Initiating surprise in 3, 2, 1. I made it all up. Surprise.
Wow, what a surprise.
Oh, come on. If it makes you feel any better, they abandoned you at birth. So I very
okay,
seriously doubt they
did-
even want to see
what?
you.
What? Okay, they just clipped through the Oh, okay.
Well, you know the old
Wow.
formula. Comedy equals
I did
tragedy
not have the
plus
time to process that.
And you
Wow.
have been asleep for a while, so I guess it's actually
Oh,
pretty
here we go.
funny when
They're
you relax.
probably just gonna skip the turrets again, aren't they? Because, you know, turrets are just
I
suggestions.
thought about
Yep.
our dilemma, and I came up with a solution that I honestly think works out best for one of both of us.
Alright, what's this chamber
Federal
again?
regulations require me to
Oh,
warn you
triple
about
laser.
this next test chamber. I think these test chambers look even better than they did
okay.
before. It was easy, really. You just have to
Yes,
look at
just
things
stare at the
objectively,
companion
see
cube.
what you don't need anymore, and trim out the fat. I've got a surprise for you after this next test. Not a
Oh,
fake
here we go.
magic surprise like last time. A real surprise.
You know, I've
With
always
Fred.
wondered
What's
what
going on?
chamber
You turned
is
off the
beyond
light.
this one, but we'll never get the chance to see because
Speaking
escape
in an
sequence.
accent that is beyond her range of hearing. I know I'm early, but we have to go. Run, come on, let's
Didn't even need the light bridge for that. Light bridges? Never heard of them.
escaping. All right, that's what's happening now. We're escaping. So you're doing great. Just keep running.
The
I'm worried about
irony
the
is you
future
were
plans
almost
that
at
I've
the
got in
last
store.
test.
We're gonna shut down her turret production line. All right.
Yep.
Come on, come on.
There was a loading screen there. They obviously, when you're making a video like this, you want to remove the loading screens because they're not really fun to look at. So, yep, just carrying a turret. Why not? It's so fast that not even Wheatley can keep up. Crazy. Oh, we're about to see our boy, I think. Actually, no. Okay. Maybe he was there, but I didn't spot him. Another loading screen right there. And okay, so they're climbing up here. That's probably to avoid all of the triggers. So the lights never, you know, go out. Unless they have and they just turn it on full bright, I don't know.
Let's keep moving. The factory entrance must be around here somewhere. Careful, careful. Wait, careful. Let me light this jump for you. Okay, this looks dangerous. I'll hold the light steady.
Yep, just classic movement right here.
I like this. I almost got a job down here in manufacturing.
It's interesting to see these areas in a more bright setting, because obviously they're dead dark.
Oh,
Oh wow.
I'll tell you. Humans
Sorry, I was
love 'em
I didn't really see what they just did then. Yep. Okay. I don't know if that was necessary, but it did get to the door faster, so I'll give them that. Oh. They went so fast they didn't even, the game didn't even get the chance to, you know, put the Oracle turret there. Oh. And they arrived just on time to pick up the detector turret. Okay. What? What? You... Oh. They just climbed on top of it.
All right, now she can't use her turrets, so let's go and take care
Right.
of the neurotoxin generator as well.
Well, we learned from
Bring your
earlier
daughter
that you
to
don't
work.
actually need to
That did
carry
not end
Wheatley
well.
in order to get into GLaDOS's
And
chamber.
40 potato batteries.
So I'm guessing you don't need to do
Well, I
the
realize they're
defective
cheap,
turret
still,
thing either.
Low-hanging fruit.
Wow.
All right, I'm absolutely guaranteeing you 100%. Okay, let's try this way. I'm pretty sure we're going the right way. Just to reassure.
Here we go.
Ha! I knew we were going the right way. This is the neurotoxin generator. Bit bigger than I expected.
Again, just getting to the room as soon as possible using the method. The move left and right really fast method. Press the button. Open the door.
Good news. I can use this equipment to shut down the neurotoxin.
Okay, what are you doing with that chair?
The
Oh, right, yep, just casually climbing on top of it. What? Okay. And he clip. What? Alright, cool, very cool. Well, at least we have this section so I can process what just happened there. So from what I can tell, they used that chair to clip through the room, and then since the game, and since it has like a trigger that starts the whole, you know, funnel section, as soon as you went into that room it triggered it, and hence the reason why we're now here. At least that's what I think happened. Like, I'm not a TASer, so I don't really know what happened there. But all I do know, that was mental. There goes Wheatley.
Get to her! I'll find you!
Alright. I didn't even know you could stand on top of that door.
I didn't think you'd fall for that. In fact, I devised a much more elaborate trap.
Alright, so how are they gonna skip this cutscene right here? The one where you put Wheatley in control of the facility. Let's see. So obviously you can't really skip this. It looked like they could at the beginning, but maybe they've put some invisible barriers, I don't know.
Otherwise, I'm afraid you're about to become the immediate past president of the Being Alive Club. Seriously, though. Goodbye.
Yep, just a classic cutscene right here. Not really much to say. I like how they're firing their portal gun just as they explode. Boop boop.
You were busy.
You gotta love the little moments like that.
Well,
Makes the task more
I suppose we could
entertaining.
just sit in this room and glare at each other until somebody drops dead. But I have a better idea. It's your old friend, deadly neurotoxin. If I were you, I'd take a deep breath and hold it.
Yeah.
Hello.
Just balance Wheatley on your head.
So much.
Warning. Central core is 80% corrupt.
That's funny. I don't feel corrupt. In fact, I feel pretty good.
Yep, just slowly climbing towards the section where you put Wheatley in. Yeah, there he goes.
Torture.
Substitute core accepted. Substitute core. Are you ready to start the procedure?
Might as well have some fun whilst we wait for the button to reveal itself.
No.
Oh, they're getting higher with each fling.
Transfer procedure cannot continue.
Yes.
Unless a stalemate associate is present to press the stalemate resolution button.
Not so.
Yup. Yep, that was so fast. Ridiculous.
Wait, what if this hurts? What if this really hurts? I didn't think of that.
So far they're still doing everything normally, except this bit where she just casually climbs on top of the panels.
Exactly how painful are we to...
No. Stop. No.
Okay. Oh jeez, sorry about that. I am a little bit, I should have eaten something earlier, jeez. Okay, so what now? What crazy little trick are they gonna do to avoid this long cutscene?
Massive. It's not just me, right? I am bloody massive, aren't I? Oh, right, yeah, the escape lift. I'll call it now.
So they're gonna jump on top of it?
Lift call.
Okay.
Look how... Let me tell you, I knew it was going
And that somehow tricks Wheatley into thinking you're in it when you're not actually in it.
And check this out.
Oh.
I'm a bloody genius now.
Oh, you didn't grab one of those? I wanted to know if you could grab one of those.
I don't even know what I just said, but I can find out.
I like how Wheatley still turns to face you. That's
This
interesting.
body's amazing, seriously. I can't get over how small you are, but I'm
Oh,
huge.
yep. I suppose that's one way of skipping that really long cutscene. Now we're gonna give you a little warning. From what I can tell, he's very slowly spinning the camera around and getting faster over time. So if that makes you feel a little queasy or dizzy, I would turn away from the screen and I'll let you know when it's safe again.
But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's
There just goes GLaDOS, casually talking to you about the reason why Wheatley is doing the things that he's doing. Yep, he's a moron. Well, according to GLaDOS and the scientists, he is. Yep. Even I'm starting to get a little bit dizzy now. I suppose that's the only thing you can really do in this section, because it's just another really long cutscene. Okay, it is safe to look at the screen now. There goes our little crow. Or raven, I don't know which one it is. Okay. Yep, yep. Very cool. Didn't even turn the lights on. Who needs the lights when you can just teleport around? Well, it feels like it when you've got the TAS doing all these crazy tricks. Oh, now you turn the lights on? I still laugh at this large vault because on the other side is just a tiny little door. Gets me every time. Again, skipping the loading screen, so it looks like, you know, the door was always there, but that's not actually what would happen. Oh, okay. Oh, what? Right, I know that bit is programmed to give you an extra little bit of boost in case you didn't get enough speed. So I understand that part. I just don't understand how they got there to begin with, though. Or how they triggered the effect.
Alright, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way.
Alright.
You get the gel.
Nothing too crazy. Never mind, I spoke too soon. What? Did they just skip that? Oh. Yeah, they just skipped those two chambers entirely. Wow.
Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this.
I've always done those two legitimately because I generally didn't think you could actually skip those, but I have been proven wrong.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us
Yep.
know if you feel a shortness of breath.
Just getting into the chamber.
I like your style.
Yep,
Make
more
up your own
crazy.
rules, just like me. Bean counter said I couldn't
Okay,
stand stuff.
I'm guessing that was another
Fluorescent
pre-programmed
calcium so we
fling
can track
thing.
neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium
Wow,
can harden and vitrify your frontal lobe.
I have no
Anyway, don't
words.
stress
I'm
yourself
generally
thinking about
stunned.
it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Okay, so
Now, if you're part
how are
of
they
the
gonna
control
do this
group
one?
Kepler
So they
7,
grab the blue stuff.
Science is not about why.
Okay.
It's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not
Wow.
very safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out because you are fired? Now you just
I don't
something
even
to
know
do.
how to explain
Yes,
that.
you.
It just
Park
went
your
so
stuff
fast.
Out the front door. Parking lot. Car. Goodbye.
Again, skipping the loading screen, getting the portal ready in advance, because yes, you can actually shoot portals whilst you're riding in those elevators. Oh yep, he's doing that little finger gun. Oh,
Greetings, friend.
whoa.
Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science.
Right. Yeah, don't do any of the normal stuff, I guess. And there's GLaDOS. Even though you didn't pick her up, she's right there.
Great job, astronaut, war hero,
What?
and or Olympian. With your
Okay,
help,
just,
we're gonna
yeah, just teleport to the end. That's cool, that's fine. Don't do it the intended way.
listen up down there.
I mean, why would you ever want to do it the intended way? The intended way is boring. Again, you shot a portal all the way over there somehow. I don't even... Oh, yeah, there he goes. Yep, okay.
In case you're interested, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity I mentioned
Again,
earlier.
he's waiting until
All you gotta
Cave
do is
says a
let us
certain line
disassemble
and then he
you.
goes
We're
into
not
the elevator.
banging rocks together here. We know how to put a man back
As you
together.
can see, he
So, that's a
demonstrates that
complete
yes, you
reassembly.
can
New
fire
vitals,
portals
switch
whilst
out
in
of the
these
old ones, plus
elevators.
we're scooping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us.
Crazy stuff. I do it for fun sometimes.
Thank you. I can't believe I'm thanking these people. For staggering your way through Aperture Science's propulsion gel testing, you've made some real contributions to...
Okay, okay. Oh, yeah, there's that trick again. Neum. Yeah, there's that trick again. Wow. I don't even really know how to do that. At least, like, I know how the trick works. It's just that I generally don't think I'll be able to do that. Oh, yep. Yep, just fling. I guess this bit you can't actually skip, the bit where you look at the paradoxes. Okay, yep, there goes the flinging part again. Okay, so he's grabbed the conversion gel and he's flinging it all over the place for some reason. And he's somehow at the top. Right. Well, that was all Aperture done, and I don't know. It was very fast, or like, that's all I can tell you.
Your boxes with legs. It's literally your only purpose. Walking onto buttons. How can you not do the one warmer? Boiling hot. Okay, colder, ice cold. Your arch.
So, how's he gonna skip this bit? Because again, it's another really long cutscene where you just have to stand there and listen to Wheatley rattle on for a little bit.
And you haven't solved it either, so I don't know why you're laughing. You've got 1 hour. Solve it.
Solve his puzzle for him.
Yeah.
Oh.
You have no idea what it's like in this body.
Right, so
Have to test
if you
all
can
the
fling
time.
the
Or I
cube
get this-
just like that, you can get it onto the button
into the system or something.
and you can get past that long cutscene in a matter of seconds.
Oh, that felt really good. Oh, here's a nice.
Oh.
Yes, you little primate brain. I'm not actually in the room with you, am I? Technology. Complicated.
He's just using that to skip the dialogue.
Here and nothing. All right, can't blame me for trying. Okay, new tests.
Again, he's
new
waiting until
tests. Gotta be some tests
he
around
stops
here
speaking so he
somewhere.
can get into the elevator at the correct time.
Doc's idea didn't work, and it almost killed me. Luckily, by the looks of things, he knows as much about test building as he does about logical contradictions. It shouldn't be hard to stay alive long enough to find him.
It's all right.
Ah, the funnel.
More tests.
I remember this one. There's a little glitch you can do with the funnel. As you can see, he's kindly demonstrating it here.
So the bad news is the tests are
Basically, you can trick the game into thinking you're in a funnel when you're not actually in a funnel. So you still get the effects of the funnel, but you can basically move around anywhere. And it carries over, so if you can see, he's still stuck in the funnel state.
All smaller tests that I found. Oh yeah.
And
Well done.
somehow that's possible.
all we had to do was pull that lever.
What? Well, no.
I didn't... Like, how did he manage to get that Franken turret stuck up there like that?
But that was worth it. I thought of some good news. He's going to run out of
Yep, still has the float glitch.
I never stopped.
I'm coming. Don't start yet. You are not going to believe this. I found
So he's just gonna mess around for a little bit because you have to normally wait for the other chamber to come around and smash into the other one.
Skeletons. Right.
But if you can get to the other side like he just did, you can still press the button. It won't give you the cube right away, but the fact you can press it at all is interesting.
Just as mementos.
There we go.
And oh.
Oh no. It's happening.
Didn't even need the funnel for that.
I'm sure.
Because he is the funnel. He has turned into the funnel.
Keep testing while I look for a way out.
All right. So that last test was.
So say goodbye to the funnel, everyone.
It's not
Yep, there it
enough.
goes.
If I'm such a moron, why can't you solve a simple test?
I might have pushed that moron thing a little too far
I think the reason why I had to lose the funnel then was because there was no way to go back down. It depends on your height, I believe, the whole funnel nonsense.
Oh, what was that? There was nothing! There was nothing!
Again, waiting for a certain dialogue to be said before he goes into the lift.
You build up a resistance to it. It can get a little unbearable unless you have the mental capacity to push past it. It didn't matter to me. I was in it for the science. Him, though. If he's not getting his solution euphoria, we
Okay, so let's see what he's gonna do in this section with the turrets.
To me,
Yep.
I thought maybe
Is he gonna just fling it onto the button?
might
Yep.
give us stronger
Of
results.
course.
Are you absolutely sure you're solving these correctly? I mean, yes, you solved it, but I'm wondering if maybe there's a number of ways to solve them.
Oh,
and you're
and
picking all the
little
worst
reminder,
ones.
he does still have invincibility, so even he didn't really need the light bridge to defend him from the turrets. He just used it so he could get back to the top faster.
Had a brainwave. I'm going to tape you solving these.
Here
and
comes
then
this bit. Is he
watch
gonna
10
use the funnel
at once.
glitch
Get a
again?
sort of concentrated burst of science. Oh, on a related note, I am going to need you to solve these 10
Oh,
times.
yeah, oh, okay. I guess he didn't need the funnel glitch for that. But you can just fling yourself to the end. Crazy. No words. Honestly, no words. Ah, this bit.
Was self-destructing, already fixed.
Yep, since he's got invincibility, he can just survive those lasers.
One or two more tremors in there,
Oh.
just for fun.
What? There's collision here?
I let him keep his job. I'm not a monster. Ignore what he's saying, though. Just keep on testing.
Wow.
Ah, you're alive! Great. Yeah, just
Now here's a
just
little
ready
fun
for
thing that
you.
he's gonna
Honestly,
do.
who else would I be doing it for? No one. So let's see here. Exit, exit, exit. There is
He's
no
right at
exit.
the end already, but he has to wait until Wheatley, you know, opens up the thing. Also, you kind of have to... What you're supposed to do is look at that robot just then, and that would speed things up, but I'm guessing he was so fast he didn't have to worry about that.
Went poking around for other test subjects. No luck there. Everyone's still dead. Oh, I did find something though. Reminds me, I've got a big surprise for you two. Seriously, look forward to it.
That's a long elevator ride. I think this is the longest elevator ride we've ever been in. Is he fast enough to skip this? Nope. The reason why is because I think there's like an invisible wall there that just flat out prevents you from moving on to the next area. And yep, there he goes. Funnel glitch straight to the exit.
So, he's inexplicably happy all of a sudden, even though he should be going out of his mind with test withdrawal. And he's got a surprise for us. What did he find?
Gotta love the funnel glitch.
I'll bet you're both dying to know what your big surprise is. Well, only 2 more chambers.
Oh, here he goes. This is the the trap part, and okay. He's not even gonna activate it. He's just gonna fly towards the bit. I suppose this is faster. There's our boy just chilling there, using that ceiling to lower himself.
I've decided I'm not gonna kill you, okay, if you come back. Oh, I've got an idea. Yes, yes, into your face. I got. Hold on.
Right, you may be wondering, can he get on the other side of this? No. Again, there's like invisible walls there, so even if you could actually get to the other end, that thing would have stopped you. So that's the reason why you had to do that. Okay. Oh, is that, I didn't even know you could do that. Oh my goodness. Yep, more crazy stuff.
Something break back there. Oh,
Right,
okay, I'll take that as a
what?
no,
And this bit didn't even have the time to collapse on itself. He just skipped like multiple different sections then. This is absolutely mental.
Corrupted cores, we're in luck. You find a way to stun him, I'll send you a core, and then you attach it to him. You plug me, look, even if you think we're still...
Alright, here we come. Boss fight.
Revenge. You like revenge, right?
Let's see how our friend TAS is gonna complete this section of the game.
Well, welcome to my lair. Let me just flag something up. According to the control panel,
Again, he's just waiting,
because
there isn't much you can actually do until you break the tube.
I am actually going to have to kill you, as discussed earlier. So let's call that 3 minutes and then a minute break, which should leave allegedly 2 minutes to figure out how to shut down whatever is starting all the fires. So anyway, that's the itinerary. Also,
Don't know why he's
I
looking
took
at
the liberty
Wheatley's
of watching the
shadow.
tapes
I
of
mean, you might as
killing
well.
her, and I'm not
Here's
gonna
cool
make
shadow.
mistakes. 4-part plan is this. 1. No portal services. 2. Start the neurotoxin immediately. 3. Bomb-proof shields for me, leading directly onto number 4. Bombs for throwing at you. Do you know what? This plan is so good, I'm going to give you a sporting chance and turn off the neurotoxin.
Alright.
I'm joking, of course. Goodbye.
Neurotoxin level at capacity in 5 minutes.
There we go. He's got his portable surfaces now.
Ha! That's sounded real. No, that was actually an impression of
Oh,
you.
he's gonna get Wheatley to hit
Because
himself.
you just fell into
Alright,
my
here we go.
trap, my brilliant trap. Just said, I wanted you.
Boop. Boop. Oh, come on, that was a double hit. Spice. I'm pretty sure that's everyone's favorite core, but I could be wrong. Why are you just sitting there, my guy? Are you not gonna grab it? Oh, okay, there we go. He was just taking his sweet time, I guess. Oh, yep, just... Oh, is he getting to the stalemate resolution button? Yep, he's gonna clip through the thing. There we go. Crazy.
What? Are you still alive? You are joking. You
And Wheatley already has all the cores on him somehow.
are still in control.
Don't know how, he just does.
No idea how to fix this place. Oh,
Pew!
space.
And there we go. That's the end of the TAS. It was pretty crazy throughout the entire thing, don't you think?
Let go. Let go.
Like, the amount of stuff that I definitely would not be able to do myself. Mental. Absolutely mental.
Are not coming back.
Oh no! Change your plans. Hold on to me. Tighter.
Ping! I'm still not sure if Wheatley deserved that fate. Yep, just carrying an invisible GLaDOS. I like how the neurotoxin timer is still counting down. Alright then. I'm pretty sure we don't actually need to see this part. So, thanks for joining me with this video. Again, I'll link this in the description and the pinned comment so you can see it for yourself. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video.